air was thick with fireflies and gasoline. A small town Friday night, straight from a dream. You wore a faded blue jacket and a smile so bright it could've lit the whole county that night. The baseball game was ending down the road. The crowd was fading as the evening glowed. I turned the radio up and you sang along, like you already knew every word of the song. The world was wide open, the future was ours. We were writing our names across the stars. I miss the way the summer felt when your hand was holding mine, when every road led somewhere new and every sunset looked divine. I miss the way the summer felt, like forever was just ahead, like love was all we'd ever need and nothing else was left unsaid. We drove to the overlook above the town, watching 1,000 little lights shining down. You rested your head against my shoulder there, while warm winds moved softly through your hair. The moon climbed high above the trees, the kind of night that never leaves, a photograph hidden deep inside the soul, a memory time could never control. The hours disappeared like waves upon the shore, and neither of us wanted anything more. I miss the way the summer felt when your hand was holding mine, when every road led somewhere new and every sunset looked divine. I miss the way the summer felt, like forever was just ahead, like love was all we'd ever need and nothing else was left unsaid. Now the years pass by like radio stations, changing faster than I can hold. But every once in a while an old song finds me, and suddenly I'm 17 years old. Back beneath those skies, back inside that light, back where your laughter filled the night. I miss the way the summer felt, but maybe it never really left. Maybe it lives inside the songs and the memories we kept. I miss the way the summer felt, the magic summer felt.
The boardwalk lights were flickering gold on a warm July evening long ago. You wore a white dress in the ocean breeze, and every wave carried our dreams. The radio echoed from a passing car, mixing with the glow of the harbor stars. We walked for miles with nowhere to be, just you, the night, and me. The world felt small, the future felt wide, and love was waiting on the other side. The summer never said goodbye, it stayed forever in your eyes, like a song still drifting through the night, long after the last note dies. The summer never said goodbye, it lives beneath these endless skies, and every time I close my eyes, I find you there tonight. The carnival was turning by the shore, like a dream we'd seen somewhere before. The Ferris wheel carried us above the town, where all our worries couldn't be found. We talked about places we'd someday go, chasing sunsets down unfamiliar roads. But in that moment all we really knew was how much I loved you. The stars were bright, the moon hung low, as if it didn't want to let us go. The summer never said goodbye, it stayed forever in your eyes, like a song still drifting through the night, long after the last note dies. The summer never said goodbye, beneath these endless skies, and every time I close my eyes, I find you there tonight. Now years have slipped like pages in the wind, and life has carried us through thick and thin, but some memories never lose their light. When an old melody fills the air, I can still see you standing there underneath those boardwalk lights. The summer never said goodbye, its colors never faded from my mind. Every laugh, every touch, every dream still shines through time. The summer never said goodbye, though the seasons passed us by. A part of us remains forever young beneath that summer sky. The summer never said goodbye, it only learned how to survive inside a heart that still remembers. The summer never said goodbye.
The streetlights flickered on as the sun sank out of sight, casting golden shadows on a perfect Friday night. You were waiting by the corner in your faded denim blue, and every dream I'd ever had was standing there in you. The radio was playing from a car across the street, a melody that somehow matched the rhythm of our feet. We walked without a destination, nowhere else to go, just letting summer carry us wherever it would flow. The air was warm, the stars were near, and nothing else existed here. The night we thought we'd never grow old, we chased forever down roads of gold, with our hearts wide open and nothing to lose, just me and you. The night we thought we'd never grow old, every promise felt written in stone, and even now I still believe a part of us never left that dream. We climbed the water tower, overlooking all the town, watching headlights trace the roads and disappear around. The world below looked smaller than the plans we used to make, like every possibility was ours to take. You leaned against my shoulder as the moon climbed overhead, talking about tomorrow and the lives we'd someday live. The silence felt like music drifting softly through the dark, leaving its fingerprints upon my heart. The hours flew like sparks in the wind, but we never noticed them. The night we thought we'd never grow old, we chased forever down roads of gold, with our hearts wide open and nothing to lose, just me and you. The night we thought we'd never grow old, every promise felt written in stone, and even now I still believe a part of us never left that dream. Now life moves faster than the trains we used to hear, rolling through the darkness on those distant summer evenings. But every once in a while an old song comes along, and suddenly I'm standing there beneath that endless sky, with your laughter in the air and stars reflected in your eyes. The night we thought we'd never grow old still shines brighter than silver and gold, like a photograph untouched by time, hidden deep inside my mind. Inside my mind. Ooh. The night we thought we'd never grow old still echoes through my soul, and no matter how like the answer I've been looking for. The town lights flickered one by one, as if they knew what we'd become. The radio sang softly in the dark, and every note ignited sparks. No destination, no map to follow, just this feeling we could borrow. Tonight belongs to us, the moon and the midnight sky. Tonight belongs to us, like we're teaching the stars to fly. Hold me close and don't let go. Let's stay where the wild winds blow, for one perfect moment in time. Tonight belongs to us. We drove beyond the edge of town, where the only sound was our hearts now. The summer air drifted through the night and wrapped around us like a light. A distant jukebox from a roadside bar played a love song underneath the stars. You smiled and suddenly it seemed we were living inside a dream. No tomorrow, no yesterday, only this beautiful escape. Tonight belongs to us, the moon and the midnight sky. Tonight belongs to us, like we're teaching the stars to fly. Hold me close and don't let go. Let's stay where the wild winds blow, for one perfect moment in time. Tonight belongs to us. Years may come and years may go, like rivers running to the sea, but some nights never leave your soul, they become eternity. And when I hear those old songs play on a lonely drive somewhere, I'll return to this memory and find you waiting there. Tonight belongs to us, and the magic we created here. Tonight belongs to us, and it shines brighter every year. Hold me close one final time. Let this memory forever survive in the quiet corners of my heart. Tonight belongs to us. Tonight belongs to us, under the summer sky above. A radio, a road, a dream, and a timeless kind of love. Tonight belongs to us. leaning gently on the edge of morning light. We were parked beside the river, holding on to one more night. The city slept behind us, just a glow beyond the trees, while the summer wind kept dancing through the leaves. The dashboard clock kept warning that the dawn was getting near, but every minute with you felt too precious to disappear. The radio was playing soft and low between the dark and day, like it knew we weren't quite ready to walk away. The stars were fading slowly, but our hearts were holding on, trying to make forever out of one more song. The last song on the radio was playing just for us, a melody of moonlit roads and hearts that never rushed. The last song on the radio wrapped around the night, and for a few more minutes everything felt right. You traced circles on the window as the silence filled the air, and I memorized the way the moonlight shimmered in your hair. The world beyond the windshield seemed a million miles away, like time itself had chosen here to stay. A distant train was rolling through the darkness far behind, like a soundtrack for the memories we carry through our lives. And every note that drifted from those speakers felt so true, like it had always belonged to me and you. The morning waited patiently beyond the horizon line, but we stayed lost inside a dream, suspended out of time. The last song on the radio was playing just for us, The water tower stood against the fading summer sky, like a silent guardian, watching all the years go by. I picked you up at twilight by the corner drugstore sign, and the whole town seemed to sparkle when you climbed inside. The radio was playing through the speaker by the dash, a song about forever and making moments last. The streets were full of memories we hadn't lived just yet, the kind of nights a heart could never forget. The air was warm, the stars were clear, and everything we wanted felt so near. The lights of our hometown shining like diamonds in the dark, guiding every dream we found, straight into our hearts. The lights of our hometown still glow when the sun goes down, and every road I've ever known leads back to the lights of our hometown. We parked beside the football field after the crowd had gone. The echoes of the cheering still lingered in the calm. You told me about California, the oceans and the waves. I told you every dream begins somewhere. The moon rose over Main Street and painted silver lines across the roofs and sidewalks. We'd wandered 1,000 times, and in that quiet moment it felt easy to believe the world was waiting patiently. No fear of time, no fear of change, just two young hearts calling your name. The lights of our hometown shining like diamonds in the dark, guiding every dream we found, straight into our hearts. The lights of our hometown still glow when the sun goes down, and every road I've ever known leads back to the lights of our hometown. Now years have passed like cars on the interstate. Some dreams arrive and some arrive too late. But whenever an old song finds me late at night, I can still see those streets, still hear your laughter there, still feel the summer wind moving through your hair. The lights of our hometown still burn inside my soul, like a beacon from another time that never grows old. The lights of our hometown dropping slowly behind the water tower glow. Friday night was calling, and we had nowhere to go. I picked you up at 7 in my rust-red Chevrolet, and suddenly the whole town felt a million miles away. The radio was humming through the speakers on the dash, playing songs about forever and making moments last. You kicked your shoes off laughing as the summer air rolled in, and that's where the story begins. No map to follow, no plans to make, just a beautiful chance to take. 2 hearts and a tank of gas, running from tomorrow, chasing what we had. Windows down, radio loud, feeling like we'd never come back down. 2 hearts and a tank of gas, believing every moment could forever last. And even now, through all the years, I still hear us out there. We drove beyond the county fair, where the lights were fading low, past the baseball diamond and the roads we used to know. The moon climbed up beside us like a silent passenger, watching every dream unfold. You talked about California and oceans you'd never seen. I talked about the future like it wasn't just a dream. The highway kept on stretching through the dark and open land, and somehow everything made sense. The stars above, the night below, no reason to go home. 2 hearts and a tank of gas, running from tomorrow, chasing what we had. Windows down, radio loud, feeling like we'd never come back down. 2 hearts and a tank of gas, believing every moment could forever last. And even now, through all the years, I still hear us out there. Now the years fly by like white lines on the road, and some memories fade while others never let go. Whenever an old love song comes floating through the air, I'm back behind that steering wheel, and you're still sitting there. 2 hearts and a tank of gas. Some things move on, some things last. The road may end, but the feeling stays, burning bright through the passing days. 2 hearts and a tank of gas, still driving through my past, and somewhere underneath those stars, we're exactly where we are. 2 hearts and a tank of gas. Oh, 2 hearts. 2 hearts and a tank of gas. 2 hearts and a tank of gas. The dashboard glow, the midnight pass, a summer dream that never crashed. 2 hearts and a tank of gas. just us in the silence, underneath the glow of a broken street light, painting silver on your hair, like the whole world disappeared and left us standing there. The engine kept on running, but we stayed inside, watching distant headlights drift across the night. Neither one of us was ready for goodbye, so we kept inventing reasons not to drive. One more song on the radio, one more minute before we go. The night we couldn't end kept turning into forever. Every moment slipped away, but we kept holding on together. The night we couldn't end felt bigger than the morning sky. We were two hearts chasing time, trying not to say goodbye. The diner sign was flickering, red and blue. We shared a cup of coffee made for two. The jukebox played a slow song from somewhere long ago, and every note seemed to know what we didn't know. The waitress stacked the chairs around the room, but we kept talking like the night was new, laughing at nothing, dreaming out loud, like the future wasn't waiting in the clouds. feels like you're still here.